What's going on, guys? Phoenix Echo here, aka the Gold Pidgeotto. And a lot of you guys are probably wondering, where have I been? Again. Well, I have been working. As some of you guys may know, I was working at the gas station as a kitchen manager, and I'm honestly no longer with that business. Pull this a little closer. It's pretty windy out here today. But yeah, I'm no longer with the gas station, and that's mainly due to the hours being cut. When I first started, kind of like mid to late August, I was getting 40 plus hours a week, 11.50 an hour, and it was pretty decent. And then I started to realize, hey, they're taxing the hell out of all these paychecks, and it just made it a little bit rough. But then the corporate office basically told everybody, hey, we have way too many employees. We can't give everybody, 40 plus hours a week. So then they cut it back to about, let's say, 32 to 35 hours per week for everybody. And, that kind of took a bit of a hit with finances. And then I want to say it's been 2.5 weeks since I've been there. But that very last week with the gas station, the corporate office yet again cut back the hours to, I think when I saw my schedule last, it was like 26 to maybe 28, 29 hours a week. And I mean, I shouldn't complain too much. It's money, it's hours, but at the same time, it's money. It's the money issue. So, when I found out about that, I continued to work at the gas station, but then I ended up, applying for other jobs, had a few other interviews here and there, and, hold on, there's an awning there. I was like, what is that? I'm now pretty much going to be a manager in training for Little Caesars Pizza. Now, some of you guys who have watched my channel, I've talked about this before. I've worked in food for 13 plus years of my life. I've been a manager at Papa John's for about 3.5 years, worked for the company for roughly 5. Pizza is very simple. Not gonna lie, any restaurant is hard work. A lot of people think it's so easy to, make pizzas and do things like that, but it's work, it's a job. You're not gonna come in here and just expect to, I guess, be lazy. So yeah, I was waiting on people to pass. You can also probably tell I'm a little under the weather right now. All these weather changes, it's going from, 50 and 60 degrees down to like 20s and 30s and everything like that. So, good thing is though, it's like everything that I'm hacking up, it's not colored or nasty. Well, it is nasty, but like, I'm pretty sure that it's not any type of like infection, because everything that I'm spitting up, coughing up, it's all coming out clear. I'm just congested as all hell, sinus headache. Um, and sadly, I just found out that my medical insurance expired on the 1st of January. So I'm gonna have to wait probably another month, before they will actually, renew it fully. So hopefully this doesn't get any worse, within, 30 to 60 days, or else that's a big hit out of my pocket. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Um, yeah, working here at Little Caesars, they pretty much hired me as management. They trained me up on every position. I'm still, going through it, whatever. They haven't officially put me through the management training yet, but for the most part, over here I work about 43 plus hours a week. And that's mainly like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. or today noon to 8 p.m. I think next week there's one shift that's like 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I would say it's about 5 days a week, stuff like that. Um, and then in my spare time, I pretty much play video games when I'm home. Honestly, for like maybe a few hours a day, and then I mean most of my day is honestly just sitting at home, cleaning, things of that sort. Um, and it's kind of like I take my days off very seriously to try to relax a little bit, but at the same time, I want to make money. I want to be out making more money. I don't mind working. Um, yeah, it's exhausting physically, mentally, all of that, but in the end, it takes money to live on, and I'm not gonna complain um, if I made a little bit more here and there. So let's see. Sorry for my finger being in the way. I gotta check the time. Sorry for that. So I got about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and walk in here, clock in. Um, I love you guys very much. I'll keep you posted on all things gaming. Um, oh, another thing I do want to talk about, like I know one or two people have been asking about the game Rivals Esports Manager on mobile, and I'm gonna try to record that as best as I can and try to give everybody a few tips that I've learned throughout the gameplay, and maybe it'll help them to progress a little bit farther. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I will get to it when I'm able to. But anyways, again, I love you guys very much, and as always, take it easy.